The solution set of the given inequation of 2 by modulus of x minus 3 is greater than 1. And so it's a more algebraic way of doing this, right? It has 2 by modulus of x minus 3 minus 1 greater than 0 and simplify x greater than 3 less than 3, all of that. And so positive by positive greater than 1. When will it happen? When the denominator modulus of x minus 3 is less than 2. Both are positive. Denominator is less than numerator. The fraction will be greater than 1. Both are positive, that much we know. So x minus 3 is less than 2. Modulus of x minus 3 is just mod x at the 3 point, should be less than 2, it should lie between 1 and 5. X should belong to the region 1 to 5, not inclusive because strictly greater than 1, except, and it's a beautiful caveat here, x minus 3 is the denominator, x cannot be 3. X cannot be 3, so it is not 1 to 5, it is 1 to 5 except 3. So it is 1 to 5 except 3, 1 to 3, 3 to 5. Nice simple question. And so this we can do algebraically. X minus 2 less than x minus 3 less than 2. 1 less than x less than 5. This is the algebraic way of solving this. I'm just directly writing down the answer because it's not rocket science. So it goes from 1 to 5 except 3. 1 to 5 except 3 is 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 3 not included. Which is this choice. If in any triangle the ratio of the angles be 1:2:3, the corresponding sides will be in the ratio. Then I thought, well, how do we do this? It's a very simple question because 1:2:3, 6 parts adding up to 180. Each part is 30. So this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Sides are the ratio 1:√3. Sorry, 1:√3:2. 1:√3:2. Very simple. 1√32 triangle has sides in the ratio 1:2:3. Nice. Let f of x equal to x power 12 minus 1 when x is less than or equal to 1 is x power 4 when x is greater than 1. Which of the following is correct? Fine. So first of all, we're talking about continuous throughout. Fine. So the only point where you have to really worry about is 1. Greater than or equal to 1. Sorry, greater than 1, it's a nice continuous curve. Less than or equal to 1 is again a continuous curve. So what do? We say at x equal to 1, what is f of 1 equal to? F of 1 equals 1 minus 1, 0. Limit of this function going to 1 will also be that. What is the limit when you come from greater than 1, x power 4, limit of f of x coming from x from greater than 1 point is 1. If you draw the curve for this, at x equal to 1, f of 1 will be 0. This x power 12 minus 1 is some kind of curve which goes, it hits somewhere, something like this, and nice. And x power 4 will be a curve starting from here and going like this. At f of 1, this curve is lost. Am I supposed to be here or here? And so this curve is continuous at x equal to 1, no. Continuous everywhere, no. Not continuous at x equal to 0, no. It is continuous at x equal to, not continuous at x equal to 1. Nicely continuous this side, nicely continuous that side, just a jerky, jumpy thing at x equal to 1. That's what we want. The equations are the lines which cut off the intercepts on the axis whose sum and products are 1 and minus 6 respectively. Intercepts alpha and beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Alpha beta equal to minus 6. So it is 3 and minus 2. Right? So either alpha is 3, beta is minus 2, or beta is 3, alpha is minus 2. Intercepts are either 3 and minus 2 or minus 2 and 3. So our equation should be x by 3 plus y by minus 2 equal to 1. Oh, I'm saying 1 and writing 0. Or x by minus 2 plus y by 3 equal to 1. One of these two. So multiply by 6, we get 2x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Multiply by 6 again, minus 3x plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. 2x minus 3y minus 6 minus 3x plus 2y minus 6. Lovely. 2x plus 3y cannot come. 2x minus 3y plus 6 cannot come, plus 6, this is the answer. Choice A. Which term of the geometric progression 5, 10, 20, 40 is 2, 5, 6, 0? It's a freebie. They're basically saying take this mark. And so first term is A, common ratio is 2. And so 2, 5, 6, 0 by 5 is 512. 512 is 2 power 9. So 2, 5, 6, 0 is 5 into 2 power 9. AR power 9 10th term. Freebie. AR square, AR cube, all of that. 5 into 2 power 9 is the 10th term, which is 2, 5, 6, 0, 10th term. Nothing, it's a giveaway. Just take the marks and run. If the alphabets of the word, alphabets I don't think should be the plural, if or letters of the word random are arranged in a random order, very nice. I really like it when the letters are distinct. Then the probability that there will be exactly 2 letters between R and M. So they can be rearranged in 6 factorial ways. Right? That's a denominator. What can happen when exactly 2 letters between R and M? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So R and M could be here and here, here and here. 1 and 4, 2 and 5, 3 and 6. And once they are here, there are 4 factorial ways of arranging the remaining letters. So 3 combinations into 4 factorial into 2, because it will be R and M, M and R, divided by 6 factorial. 6 factorial is the total number of ways of rearranging. 4 factorial by 6 factorial is 5. 1 by 5 into 6, the 6 goes away. 1 by 5 is our answer. 1 by 5 is our answer. For any real number x, let greatest integer of x denote the greatest integer less than or equal to x. For the function f of x equal to x by square root of x whole power minus half, let p and q denote the domain and range respectively. So f of x equals 1 by square root of x minus greatest integer of x. Fine. First of all, this is a fraction, so the denominator cannot go to 0. Fine. That means this cannot go to 0. The greatest integer of x cannot be equal to x. That means x is not an integer. Fine. Domain says x is not an integer. Step first, p is the domain is not an integer. Will everything else work? Yes. Will negative work? Yes. Greatest integer of x is greatest integer less than or equal to x. So x minus greatest integer of x is greater than or equal to 0. As long as we avoid 0, we are good to go. So p is all real values except integers. Fine. Q, x minus greatest integer of x is a number between 0 to 1. Fine. So greatest integer of x is less than or equal to x. So this is positive, but it cannot go to 1. And this number is between 0 and 1. It cannot be 0 also because it doesn't come in the domain. So square root of a number from 0 to 1, which will be a number from 0 to 1, positive. So q, the range will be 1 by something from 0 to 1, which is basically 1 to infinity. This cannot be negative, clear. It is 1 by a proper fraction, positive proper fraction. That means a number 1 to infinity. Not including 1, not including infinity. Then look at the choices. Which of the following is correct? 5 belongs to Q. Yes, it is correct. Minus 1 by 5 does not belong to P. No, not correct. Minus 1 by 5 could be P. Could be part of the domain. 3 does not belong to Q. No. Q could very well have 3. 1 belongs to Q. No, it cannot be 1. Because if this were 1, then if this were 1, this will have to be 1. X minus greatest integer of x cannot be 1. Square root of that cannot be 1. So answer choice A. The perpendicular from the origin to a line AB meets the line at a point whose coordinates are minus 2, 9. Minus 2, 9. This in the equation of line AB. So this is 90 degrees at minus 2, 9. What is the equation of line AB? Straightforward. Find the slope of this line. We know slope, use slope and point form. Slope of this line, y2 minus y1, 9 minus 0. by minus 2. 9 by minus 2. So slope of our line AB is 2 by 9. So y minus 9 equals 2 by 9 times x plus 2. 9y minus 81 is 2x plus 4. 2x minus 9y plus 85 equal to 0, or 2x minus 9y is minus 85. 2x minus 9y plus 85 is here. Yes, here. Very regular question. A computer sales company reports that 70% of their computers are sold with a pen drive, 80% with CD drive, and 60% with both. 70% with pen drive, 80% with CD drive, and 60% with both. This is 60%. With pen drive is 70, so this is 10%. With both is 80, so this is 20%. Add this up, 10, 70, 90, is 10% outside. Nice. P1 is the probability that computers without a pen drive is sold. Without pen drive. So P1 equals 30%. P2 is the probability that computer with a pen drive or a CD drive is sold. With pen drive or CD drive. This plus this plus this. So P2 is 90%. P3 is probability that a computer with a pen drive but not a CD drive is sold. Pen drive but not a CD drive. So P3 equal to 10%. P4, probability that a computer with a pen drive or a CD drive but not both is sold. Pen drive or a CD drive but not both. Pen drive or CD drive but not both. 10% plus 20%. So P4 is 30%. Write this, the highest should be P2. This is the only choice like that. Let's just check this. P3 is 10%, is less than 30, equal to 30, less than 90. Yeah, please our answer. And a nice regular question with set theory and Venn diagram. Nothing more than that. Consider an isosceles trapezium ABCD where AB is parallel to DC. The three vertices A, B, C taken in order are given as A 2, 0, A is 2, 0, B is 0, 2, very nice, C is 0, 7, so this is 2, 0, 0, 2, 0, 7. Then the coordinates of D will be, and very nice, AB is like this, CD is here, CD should be parallel to AB, that's given very clearly. So I want a line with the 135 degree slope or minus 1 tan. So a line like this. Right. It's an isosceles trapezium. That means BC should be equal to AD. That means my point D has to be such that it's on this line, such that AD equal to BC. AD is, BC is 5, AD should also be 5. So it can obviously be 7, 0. Nice symmetric diagram. This question's solution is wrong because only 7, 0 is a valid point, because the other point where D can sit here on this line, ABCD will become a parallelogram and not an isosceles trapezium. And so very interesting. So the answer is 7, 0, not 2, 5. If you put 2, 5 somewhere here, then 2, 5 sits here, that becomes a parallelogram. And interesting definition of trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral where one pair of sides is parallel, but it's what is called as a non-inclusive definition. What it means is, it says one pair of sides is parallel, but hey, only one pair of sides is parallel. The other pair of sides is not parallel. So a parallelogram is not a type of trapezium. And very interesting, we should know this distinction, because if you think about triangles, every equilateral triangle is isosceles. An isosceles triangle is a triangle that defined as a triangle where two sides are equal. Nice. Two sides are equal, it's an isosceles triangle. What if the third side also happens to be equal? And becomes an equilateral triangle. But yeah, is an equilateral triangle also an isosceles triangle? Yes. So the isosceles triangle's definition of two sides being equal is just two sides being equal, and not that two sides are equal and not equal to the third side. That's not the case. Whereas for a trapezium, it is one pair of sides is parallel and the other is not parallel. So it's a non-inclusive definition. A parallelogram is not a trapezium. Therefore, this point shouldn't come. Only that point should come. It's only 7, 0. So the answer K, I think, is got it wrong. The minimum distance from a point P on the ellipse x square by 4 plus y square equal to 1 to the point 1, 0. And brute force this x square by 4 plus y square. So it's a curve like this. So 2, 0, minus 2, 0, 0, 1, 0, minus 1. A point here 1, 0. Right. The minimum distance from a point P on the ellipse to 1, 0. So let's say a point, some line like this. You can differentiate and simplify and find that. I did the brute force way. If I say this point is h, k, I can of course write h in terms of k or k in terms of h. I'm going to have to do h minus 1 the whole square and k minus 0 the whole square, k square. I'm going to retain h and let k go wherever it wants. So I put this as h square by 4 plus y square equal to 1. Y square is 1 minus h square by 4. At this point can be written as h, square root of 1 minus h square by 4. For any h, that point will sit on this ellipse. Now distance between this point and 1, 0 is, suppose we say this distance is PQ. PQ is given by square root of h minus 1 the whole square plus 1 minus h square by 4. Square root of 1 minus h square by 4 minus 1 the whole square, which is 1 minus h square by 4. Nice. Now we want to find minimum of this. Right? So let's write down that expression. PQ is square root of h square minus 2h plus 1 plus 1 minus h square by 4. Now we know how to minimize that. We can do completion of squares and simplify this. So this is square root of 3 by 4 h square minus 2h plus 2. I don't want to deal with 3 by 4. I'm going to take out the 3 by 4. So I'm going to simplify this as 3 by 4 times h square minus 3 by 4 is outside. I have to simplify this. So I'll have 8 by 3h. 8 by 3 into 3 by 4. 3 gets cancelled. 8 by 4 is 2. Plus 8 by 3. This is what we want to minimize. Which is nice. H square minus 8 by 3 h plus 8 by 3, that I know how to simplify. It is h minus 2 by 3 the whole square. So I'm going to write h minus 4 by 3 the whole square. It's h square minus 8 by 3 h plus 16 by 9. So I'm going to write this as square root of 3 by 4 times h square minus 8 by 3 h plus 16 by 9 plus 8 by 3 minus 16 by 9. 8 by 3 minus 16 by 9 is 24 by 9 minus 16 by 9, which is 8 by 9, which is nice. So now I'm going to write this next slide as square root of 3 by 4 times h minus 4 by 3 the whole square plus 8 by 9. You want to minimize this. The minimum value this can take is 0. So we have nothing but square root of 3 by 4 into 8 by 9. This expression I really like because a bunch of things get cancelled. Anytime that happens, I really like this. Just square root of 2 by 3. Hopefully that is there in our choices, and yes, it is there. Let function f from R to R be differentiable function such that f of 1 equal to 1 and f dash of 1 is equal to 2. Limit extending to 1 of square root of f of x minus 2 by square root of x minus 1. Very interesting. Anytime you have a root x minus 1, trick 1 is to kind of rationalize that denominator. I don't want to deal with root x minus 1. I'll simplify this. What do? I'll take this expression, write it as 2 times root f of x minus 2 by root x minus 1. Take the 2 outside, life is simpler, and then what do? Do root x plus 1 by root x plus 1. Let's do that. Let's first do that. So we have 2 times square root of f of x minus 1 by x minus 1 into root x plus 1. This doesn't help me at all because one, I have a root x plus 1 which I can deal with, right? But I have a root of f of x minus 1 which is a pain in the neck. This is on the limit. I can find, substitute x equal to 1, I'll get the value. That I don't worry. This I'm not worried about, but this I don't like. So what do? Hey, nice, take this 2 outside, deal with this, rationalize the numerator also. So multiply by root of f of x plus 1 divide by root of f of x plus 1. Now this becomes quite beautifully 2 times f of x minus 1 by x minus 1 into root x plus 1 root of f of x plus 1. All of this on the limit that x tending to 1. That's our expression. Why have we done this? Because 2 is simple to deal with. Root x plus 1 by root of f of x plus 1 is simple to deal with. And this is nothing but f dash of 1. So our answer is 2 into f dash of 1, just 2. Root x plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2. By root of f of x plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 into 2, 1. These two are equal. F of x is 1 at x equal to 1. So this is 2 by 2, which is 1. 2 into 2 into 1, 4. Done. 2% C and D are sitting in a round table having a capacity of 6%. Number of ways in which C and D will not sit together. Very interesting question. Number of ways in which 6 people can sit on a round table is 5 factorial. That we know. Now I'm going to think they will not sit together. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plonk C here. Gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seats remaining. Think about where can D sit. D cannot sit here, cannot sit here, can sit anywhere here. So if for a given C of the 5 remaining positions, 3 are fine for D, 2 don't work. Or the number of ways in which C and D will not sit together is 3 by 5 times 5 factorial. For any given position of C, 3/5 of the positions work. 60% of positions work. How many positions are there totally? 5 factorial, 3 by 5 into 5 factorial. 5 factorial is 120. 120 into 3 by 5, which is just half like that. Right? So very time consuming question. Let's still have a go at it. The area bounded between the lines x equal to 1 and x equal to 2 for the curves y1 of x equals minus x square plus 4x plus 1, y2 of x equals minus x cube plus 7x square minus 10x plus 3. And first of all, I would like to see here, are there some obvious roots for this? Y is x square minus x square plus 4x plus 1. Doesn't look like they get factorized in any easy form. This I know I can draw the curve. Let's attack that. y1 of x is minus x square plus 4x minus 4 give me a second. I'm going to write this as minus of x square minus 4x minus 1 minus of x square minus 4x plus 4 minus 5, which is 5 minus x minus 2 the whole square. that is y1 of x. So it peaks at x equal to 2 at the value of 5. When x is 1, this is value is 4. I can draw this curve. I can imagine this. So what I'm going to do, 5 minus x minus 2 the whole square. Put x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At x equal to 2, x minus 2 whole square will be like this. 5 minus that will be called like that. This is 2 comma 5. When x is 1, this is 1 comma 4. This is y1 of x. And when x is 0, 5 minus the sharp curve, maybe I'll just draw this curve slightly differently. Yeah. 1 comma 4, 0 comma 1. When x is 0, x minus 2 whole square is 4, 0 comma 1, 1 comma 4, and 2 comma 5. Lovely, this is y1 of x. Right? y2 of x, first of all, y2 of 0, it's a cubic. I'm going to have a tough time imagining it. y2 of 0 is 3, 0 comma 3. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do y2 of 1 and y2 of 2. That's all I want to do, nothing else. y2 of 1 is minus 1. y2 of 1 is minus 1 plus 7 minus 10 plus 3. 10 minus 10 is this is minus 1. So y2 of this is here. It is at 1 comma minus 1. Nice. What is y2 of 2? Minus 8 plus 7 into 4, 28 minus 10 into 2, 20 plus 3. y2 of 2 is 3. And so this is a curve which has to fall off, but I think it's going to fall off. Something like that. Right? X equal to 1, x equal to 2. From our point of view, y1 of x is above y2 of x in this range. So if you want to find the area, what do? We do y1 of x minus y2 of x. Get that expression and let it go from 1 to 2. Integrate it, that's our answer. So minus of y2 of x, so this is x cube minus 7x square plus 10x minus 3 minus x square plus 4x plus 1. This is y1 of x minus y2 of x. So this is x cube minus 8x square plus 14x minus 2. Integrate this from 1 to 2. That's our answer. And so this is x power 4 by 4 minus 8x cube by 3 plus 7x square minus 2x going from 1 to 2. 2 power 4 minus 1 power 4 by 4, 16 minus 1 by 4, 15 by 4 minus 8 by 3 times 2 cube minus 1 cube, 8 minus 1, 7 plus 7 times 2 square minus 1 square into 3 minus 2. This is 15 by 4 minus 56 by 3 plus 21 minus 2. 21 minus 2 is 19. 19 is 57 by 3. This is minus 56 by 3 plus 57 by 3. So it is 15 by 4 plus 1 by 3. The LCM is 12. 15 3s are 45 plus 4 by 12, which is 49 by 12. Pain in the neck question is the answer. Literally, the only thing we're thinking of is, are we doing y1 minus y2 or y2 minus y1? The other way is to just subtract one from the other, check out where the answer comes to, where it's positive, If it is negative, flip it and that's the answer. So this is the other way of doing this. Instead of still drawing the curve and plotting it, just do y1 minus y2 or y2 minus y1, doesn't matter. Integrate, plonk the limits. If you've done it the other way around, we would go, the answer is minus 49 by 12. That obviously is not the answer. The other one is the answer done through. We don't need to plot and see the curves and then figure it out. You can just plonk one or the other and then wing it. A, B, C roll a dice independently in succession with the understanding that the first one to throw a 6 wins. Then the probability that A wins is, probability that B wins, B should win. So let's say A does not win, B wins, that's a possibility. A does not win, B does not win, C does not win, A does not win, B wins, is a possibility. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, and then B wins, is a possibility, and so on. Right. What is the probability that this can happen? A does not throw a 6, 5 by 6 into 1 by 6. What is the probability that this happens? 5 by 6 power 4 into 1 by 6. 5 by 6 power 7 into 1 by 6, and so on. It's a nice infinite geometric progression. The common ratio is 5 by 6 whole cube, because 3 guys shouldn't win, and then I come back to me winning. The first term is 5 by 6 into 1 by 6, or our answer A by 1 minus R is 5 by 6 into 1 by 6 by 1 minus 5 by 6 whole cube, which is 5 by 36 by 1 minus 125 by 216. 75 plus 16 is 91, so this is 5 by 36 by 91 by 216, just 5 by 36 into 216 by 91, 30 by 91, that's our answer. The coefficient of x power 10 in the binomial expansion of 2x square minus 5 by x power whole power 11. So the sum of the powers, so simple rule, x plus a whole power n will have terms where the sum of the two powers will add up to 11, will add up to n. And so if I put x square power 10 and 1 by x power 1, I'll have 19. When x square power 10 is 20, 20 minus 1 is 19. If I put x square, I have to put x square per some number, 1 by x per some number. These two should add up to 10. So the x square per something plus 1 by x per something, that should add up to 10, so that we get x square as a coefficient. The powers add up to 11. Just trial and error and we can do this. Somewhere in between, if I put this is 6, this is 5, 2 into 6 is 12, 12 minus 5 is 7, increases. If I put this is 7, this is 4, 2 into 7 is 14, 14 minus 4 is 10, we're through. Fine. Or we're looking for the term in the expansion where if you have 2x square whole power 7 into minus 5 by x whole power 4. When will this happen? When we are dealing with 11c7 or 11c4, doesn't matter. 11c7 is equal to 11c4, the symmetric expression. So our answer should be 11c7 into 2 power 7 into minus 5 power 4 into x power 10, that's what we want. So this is the answer we are looking for. 11c7 into 2 power 7 into 5 power 4. 2 power 7, 5 power 4. 11c7 is 11c4. This is the answer. Not this, not this, not this. Next question, 2 square into 2 power 2 raised to the power log x to the base 2. And so 2 raised to the power 2 power log x to the base 2 is nothing but 2 raised to the power log of x square to the base 2. 2 raised to the power log of x square to the base 2 is nothing but x square. So this expression is 2 square into x square. So y of x is 2 square into x square, which is 4x square. What is dy by dx? This is 8x. What is dy by dx at x equal to 2? 8 into 2, 16. Hopefully that's there. My choices. Yeah, done. Consider a rectangle ABCD whose side AB is on y equal to -1, DC is on y equal to 3, AD is on x equal to -3, and BC is on x equal to 6. Equation of the circle with diameter AC. Nice. Draw this. Y equal to -1. AB sits on this. DC is on y is equal to 3. This is y equal to -1. This is y equal to 3. AB sits on this. DC sits on this. AD is on x equal to -3. So this point is A, which will be -3, -1. This point is A, B, C, D, D, which is -3, 3. And BC is on x equal to 6, x equal to 6, far away. This is 6, -1. This is 6, 3. Nice. Equation of a circle with diameter AC. Diameter is AC. So let's find AC. So from -3 to 6. So this measures 9. This is from -1 to 3. This measures 4. So AC is square root of 9 square plus 4 square. The square root of 97, which is weird. 9 square is 81 plus 4 square, but hey, we don't care. This is the point. I have to find the midpoint of this. -3 plus 6 by 2, 3 by 2, comma, -1 plus 3 by 2, 2 by 2, just 1. So we're looking for x minus 3 by 2 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square equals 97. Let's see some of any answer choice comes close to this. Not a chance. This 3 by 2 and all that. Let's do this. Let's expand this. X square minus 9 by 4. X square minus 3x plus 9 by 4 plus y square minus 2y plus 1 equals 97. How did we get 97? We got 97 is the diameter, so we're looking at 97 by 4. Okay, so it's not 97, 97 by 4, radius square. Now this could really work out. Sorry, I made a mistake. I had to go back to the choices and plug it back in. So this is x square minus 3x plus y square minus 2y plus 97 by 4 minus 4 by 4 minus 9 by 4. 4 plus 9 is 13, 97 minus 13 is 84, 84 by 4 is 21. So this is, we make it very clear, this is, so it is x square plus y square minus 3x minus 2y equals 21. Minus 3x minus 2y. Minus 3x minus 20y minus 3x minus 2y minus 21. Lovely. It's a system of linear equations. X plus 2y minus 6 equal to x plus 2y minus 3z equal to 6. 2x minus y plus 4z equal to 10. And minus x plus 3y plus bz is equal to c. Has infinite number of solutions. And the value of b plus c is equal to 5. So the thing is, if I took this multiplied by alpha, took this multiplied by beta, and combine that, if I can get c, then I don't have 3 equations, I have only 2, which means there are an infinite number of solutions. So combination of 2 equations becoming the third. I want to look for that. So x, 2x minus x, 2y minus y, 3y. So x minus 2x is minus x, 2y minus y is 3y. So effectively I'm going to say x plus 2y minus 3z is equal to 6. 2x minus y plus 4z is equal to 10. Subtract this from this, minus x plus 3y minus 7z is equal to minus 4. I subtract this from this is what I get. If this happens to be minus x plus 3y plus bz equal to c, then these two equations have been manipulated to give me the third, in which case there will be no infinite number of solutions. Any value of x I put, I can get corresponding y and z, which means b should be minus 7, c should be minus 4, b plus c is minus 11. That's what we're looking at. A circle of radius 6 units touches the coordinate axis in the first quadrant. Okay, 6 units touches the coordinate. Radius is 6, so center is 6 comma 6, touches at 6 comma 0 and 0 comma 6. Nice. The equation of its image with respect to the line y equal to 0. Y equal to 0 is x axis, and so the image with respect to this will be, center would be 6 comma minus 6, radius would be 6, or we are looking at an expression which is x minus 6 the whole square plus y plus 6 the whole square equal to 36. 6 square, x square minus 12x plus 36 plus y square plus 12y plus 36 equal to 36. X square plus y square minus 12x plus 12y plus 36. 15 sine 5 pi by 12 plus 15 cos 5 pi by 12 minus 20 sine cube of 5 pi by 12 minus 20 cos cube of 5 pi by 12. I struggled with this question because it couldn't frame the equation. So 5 pi by 12, 5 pi by 12 is pi minus pi by 12. So sorry, pi by 2 minus pi by 12. So that's something to manipulate, but I didn't wrap my head around this being 15 and that being 20. It's such a pain. Let's say we simplify this and say here, this is 15a plus 15b minus 20a cube minus 20b cube. Nice. So I can write this as 15 times a plus b minus 20 times a cube plus b cube. This is useful because now I can say this is 15 times a plus b minus 20 times a plus b into a square plus b square minus ab. Or I can say this is a plus b into 15 minus 20 times a square plus b square sine square 5 pi by 12 plus cos square 5 pi by 12, which I really like. That is 1 minus sine 5 pi by 12 cos 5 pi by 12. 15 minus 20 times 1 minus sine 5 pi by 12 cos 5 pi by 12, which is nice because sine 5 pi by 12 is cos pi by 12, cos 5 pi by 12 is sine pi by 12. So this part can be written as sine pi by 12 cos pi by 12, which is sine pi by 6 by 2. Sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 sin theta by 2. And so sin pi by 6, pi by 6 is 30 degrees, sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 by 2 is 1 by 4, which is brilliant. So now I can say this is a plus b times 15 minus 20 times 1 minus 1 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. 20 into 3 by 4 is 15 minus 15. or it goes to 0. An excellent question, challenging question.